Hello. Is the live visible? Hello. Sorry, there was some technical issue so that I got late. I think we will wait for some more people to join and then start. It will be helpful if you could start a watch party. Hi Gautami, hi Ruchira, hi Vishakha, hi Amita, Rupali, Sanika, Jean. Hello, thanks for joining. So it's a Thursday and we are still calling you to see the live session. Next time, I think we should keep the live on Saturday, Friday evening or Saturday. Is the live session comfortable on weekdays or weekends? Hi Prashant. Hello Vivek sir. Hi Amrita. Oh, my mom has also joined. Hi Mama. Weekend evening. Okay. So maybe next time I'll tell Ruchira to keep the live session on weekend evening. Maybe this Saturday we can do one live. What are we going to discuss today? So the thing is, last time Ruchira had spoke about the concept of Next Eduthon. I'm just going to elaborate on that, and I'll tell you when it is going to start and what are the know-hows, and then we will start with the registration process. Hi Akash. Hello Anita ma'am. Weekends are more comfortable. Okay. So maybe we can meet this Saturday or Sunday again. All of you can start a watch party from your end so that more people can take a benefit of this live session. Okay, so we were two, me and my team was too occupied with the website and social media and program curation and everything. So we could not really prepare a script or something for this session. So I want to keep it natural as possible. And if I could respond to your questions, if you could ask me questions about this Next Eduthon, then I will be very happy to answer everything. Hi, Abhijit. So, okay, so we are starting with the registrations today. And for registration, you need to choose like one category which you belong to. So now there are four categories of registration. There is one for students, one for parents, one for people who are working in education sector particularly, and the last category is kept open, which is a change maker category. Now anyone and everyone could apply from change maker category so that they can kickstart their education journey with us. So when I say students, I particularly mean students of class 7th to 12th and undergrad students. So since it's a hackathon only on education, so maybe we thought that it will be little difficult if we consider students up to class 6th and ask them to solve bigger issues like how the curriculum should be or how the teacher education should be. So we thought it's okay, let's start with class 7th onwards and then extend it to undergrad student. Okay, now if you are a student of master's course or PhD, you cannot apply in students category, you have to apply in a change maker category. So you are not a student anymore for us. You have to apply in the open, which is change maker category. Okay. So now there are 6 themes for this hackathon. Theme number 1 is technology for making education accessible. So Ruchira, if you are still there, I would like you to, start noting those points in comment section so that people can, go through all those comments and they will understand it in a better sense. So first theme is technology for making education accessible. In this particular theme, we are looking for technology based solutions or even non-tech solutions for making education accessible to those who do not have accesses. So if you stay in Mumbai, if you stay in Bangalore, let's say, and if you care about people, let's say living in slums of Mumbai, or if you care about people from tribal areas, and want, if you understand technology that well, please go for this theme so that you can be the face of somebody who cared for them to make technology accessible. And the biggest debate is about access of education at the moment. So my friends who are there in education sector, they will definitely understand what I'm saying. Hi Abhijit, hi Pri, hi Jagdish. So my uncle and aunties are also joining. So hello Nanda auntie, hello uncle, hello Srini. So okay, so is this hackathon only restricted for education people? No, it's not. Anybody and everybody can apply in education change maker category. So if you are a teacher, if you are anywhere related to education, like if you are let's say into administration of education, if you are a teacher educator, or if you are a trainer, please apply in education professionals category. Now parents who are homeschooling their children, or parents who are who are parents to children of school going or unschooling children, there is a separate category for you, which is parents. So apply in that particular category. You cannot apply in change maker category. Okay. So sorry for digressing. I'm coming back again to themes. So the second theme, okay, so the first theme, point to be noted, it is technology for making education accessible. We are specially taking care of access part of technology, but then if you have any solution which is non-tech, low-tech, or which is making technological experiences better, then it makes sense to apply in this particular category. So if you are developing a tool or platform or something for assessments, a collaborative tool like Miro, or a platform, video conferencing platform like Zoom, you should apply in technology category on technology theme only. The second theme is curriculum and pedagogy. Now, if you want to set up a school, if you want to set up an activity center or anything related to setting up infrastructure in education, or if you want to revamp textbooks, if you want to uh, develop a method of teaching, instruction design, or work on pedagogical aspect of things, if you want to make learning experiences better, please apply in curriculum and pedagogy theme. Now, what all curriculum includes? Curriculum is a diverse term. It's an overarching objective of education. It is not something related to your textbooks or marks or subjects, not at all. If you want to develop a syllabus, if you want to develop textbook, if you want to set up curricular objectives for institutions, or curricular objectives of something, of let's say homeschooling also, you apply in curriculum theme. Under pedagogy, it is like I said, it is about instructional design. It is about even if you want to make experiences better with pedagogy, like if you are coming up with a pedagogical some new method of teaching, apply in the curriculum and pedagogy theme. Now, the next theme is education for development. Now, people who talk about innovation, people who talk about entrepreneurship development, maybe people who want to nurture livelihood skills, people who talk only about skill development part of it, people who talk about nurturing local talent, giving them chance to set up their ventures, please apply under the theme of education for development. Even if you are developing curriculum or pedagogy of that particular area, like about the livelihood courses or skill development courses. So this is particularly about livelihood aspect. It is particularly about economic development, skill development, and innovation related aspects. Our next theme is about education for democratic citizenship. Now, if you talk about humanizing education, if you talk about understanding one's legal rights, not even legal, but if you understand human rights, and if you want to do something about that, if you want people to come to know about democracy, role of politics in education, or let's say they want to create a community action for education, or you are talking about empathy, about emotional intelligence, or about sensitization towards marginalized groups, or sensitization towards child's ecosystem, then please apply in the theme education for democratic citizenship. The next theme is about teacher education. Now, if you are a teacher trainer or somebody who wants to, somebody disrupt current teacher education system, I don't know if disrupt is a right word or not, but I would say, if you know that, okay, this method for teacher education may work, or if you want, like, if you see a problem in that particular area, okay, this is how our teachers should be trained, then go for teacher education theme. Now here you can talk about training teachers, in training teacher, which is like B.Ed courses or D.Ed courses, M.Ed courses. MA in education as a course, or you can also talk about, certifications for PG diplomas or something like that for teacher education, like to become a teacher. What is there to become a teacher? What major should we take? And the second thing is about once you are a teacher, then what should you do? How continuous professional development of teachers can be done better? Like teachers have 50 hours of a compulsory CPD, right? So now if you want to work on CPD related courses, please apply in the teacher education field. Okay, so we have few more people joined. Akhil, hi Akhil, hi Santosh, hi Rishi. If you have any question, then please mention it in the comment section so that I can address them. Next theme is left open. Now with open theme, I mean that anything which is not covered in these 5 themes goes in the open theme. And let me tell you something, like if you want to work on policy aspect of education of any of these particular themes, then it is better to apply in the theme rather than going for open. Now political or policy aspect or government aspect, like governing aspect of it, shall go under each of the theme. In open, you can talk about maybe management, school infrastructure, or let's say not okay, midday meal programs or different programs like that. Then you can go to open theme. Okay, so category wise, let me revise. There are 4 categories: student category, class 7 to 12, and undergraduate students go under student category. Master student, PhD students, MPhil students should apply in change maker category. Second category is parents, parents of homeschooling students, parents of school going children. They should apply in under parent category. Third category is for education professionals. Anybody who is related, it doesn't matter who are you in education sector. If you are related anyhow to education sector, apply in education professionals category. And change maker category is the open category. Everyone and anyone is welcome under that category. Theme wise, again, first theme is technology for making education accessible. Any tech, non-tech tool or platform or solution, low tech solution, low cost solution, go under that theme. Second theme is curriculum and pedagogy. Somebody is asking, Amruta is asking me, facilities of school. So facilities of school, if you are talking about educational facilities or lab facility, let's say, or classroom facility, you can go either under curriculum if it is mapped to your school curriculum, or otherwise go to open if it is not related to your school curriculum. The second theme is curriculum and pedagogy. Third theme is education for development. Education for development, if you are talking about skill development or livelihood or entrepreneurship development, apply under that category, theme. Then there is education for democratic citizenship, politics, democracy, human rights, law, or sensitization, empathy, awareness, all go under democratic citizenship. Next is teacher education. Anything related to continuous professional development of teachers or preparing somebody to become teacher go under teacher education. And the last theme is open theme. Anything which is not covered under these 5-6 themes go under open theme. Teaching methodology, if you want to talk about, Amruta, you can apply under curriculum and pedagogy theme. So Ruchira, please give me update if our website is ready with registration process. So now registration process, regarding registration process, the process is free. There is no registration amount which we are charging. After registration, we will screen applications, and after that we will put up a list of selected candidates. Now, if you come under selected candidates, we expect that you stay with us at least till July 5th, which is our hackathon sprint. If you can commit to, if you can commit to this program from, let's say, June 15th to July 5th, I would request you to be there with us at least till July 5th. But if you can't commit to this much period, then I may not have a solution for you, because we need people who are committed to the program. So application process, it is free. Registration fees, there is no fees for registration. After that, you won't be charged a single penny for anything. No commercials involved, absolutely. But there is a donation option. So we have an NGO partner with us, Santosh, who is also viewing this live at the moment. Santosh has set up a foundation, Think Sharp Foundation. They are doing amazing work in rural parts of Maharashtra, and they have this ambition of equipping rural students with tablets. So right now they are not equipped with technology. That's why they are lagging behind. But there is a donation option. If you can spend some money, it will directly go to Think Sharp Foundation. There is a donate now link, and you can click on that link and make donation as much as you want to or can. But we request at least spend 100 rupees on this. It's not a very big thing for all of you, I'm very sure. Now then what happens, Amruta? Okay, there are some new members joining. Hi Samuel, hi Pradnya, hi Abhinav. Is there time limit, like schedule? Yes, there is a time limit, and very soon it will be displayed on the website, and we will also announce it from our social media channel, this Facebook page. Aditya, please explain again about Changemakers theme. Okay, so Changemaker is not theme, it's a category of application where if you don't fit in students, parents, or education professional, you apply through Changemaker category. Or if you are master student, MPhil student, or PhD student, again you apply from the Changemaker category. The next thing, now there are 4 phases of hackathon, and we will announce when they start. We are already announcing when they, it will get over by 5th of July, but the schedule during that we will shortly announcing it from our website and from social media channels. Now, if you now there are 4 phases. First phase is obviously the learning phase. Now what happens in learning phase? So the learning phase will give you a glimpse of all the themes, and you will also understand deeper in your theme. You will get certain mentoring access to workshops from our knowledge partners, and we also give you access to our mentor community. Okay. The entire schedule for learning theme will be we will be sharing that very soon. The next thing is ideation. So learning and ideation phases, they go hand in hand. Why? Because it makes sense, to club these two things together. When you are learning about your theme and design process, at that time, if you ideate about your solutions, then it makes much more sense than keeping that ideation later. The next phase is the actual hackathon phase. So hackathon phase is 2-day event. It happens on 4th and 5th of July. You will get mentoring there. You will be building prototypes there and submitting your prototypes at the end of the day on 5th of July. After that, evaluation process will be there. Now, our mentor pool and our evaluators will evaluate your ideas, and they will be submitting those ideas to our incubation and implementation partners. You will get support for implementing your ideas. Now, not everybody's idea will be incubated or implemented for sure. But this hackathon, since we don't believe in announcing winners, we will be, just sharing that, okay, this particular incubation center chooses these many ideas to incubate, or these partners are choosing these ideas to implement further. Now we are taking care that you will get a site for incubation, or you will get hand holding for the next 6 months. So that thing is taken care of by us. And we, as Makeshift, also will handhold few ideas for 6 months. But again, that is subjective to the ideas, the kind of ideas we get, and the kind of potential we see. The next thing is about the networking event. Networking event will happen on 11th of July. So all the mentors, all the experts, few guests, all the knowledge partners, community partners, and other partners, and our you guys, our participants, are invited for this networking session. This is online session. This won't be a physical event because we are stuck in lockdown. But we will make sure that this event will be an experience for all of you. You will get to talk about your projects. Our partners will get to talk about their ideas and their work. It gives a collaboration, a platform for making collaborations right there. The next thing, with respect to application process, we are not asking you to submit your ideas. Okay, we are asking you to submit problems that you see. Again, now if you have an idea, it's great, but at this stage I think it is better if you submit your problems, because that is something we need. That is something, if you face a problem and we don't come to know about their problem, what is the use of this process then? So submit your problems, not your ideas, and we will guide you through problem solving process. Okay. So the learning phase is specially designed to make this hackathon simpler, easier to shape up your ideas to prototypes. So I want to ask here, hi Siddhi, hi Abhinav. So I want to ask here, any doubts till this point? Anything that you want to ask? Hi, Hanim. Okay, so no questions? Hi, Anjali. Hi, Rohit. Till this point, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. So after choosing category, we will put problems we see. Yes, you will put problems, and ideas will come later. We will guide you through the ideation process, and then after that, um, you you have to submit your ideas, problem solving ideas. Okay, so I have got a go ahead from our team. It's live now. So registrations are live now. You can check registrations at nextedithon.in. Okay, so now it's great to see that you guys are applying for a program like this. Now I want to ask you something. Can So everybody has motivation to apply, right? So I want to know your motivation. What is your motivation to apply? If you could submit a 1 minute bite of yours, if you could submit a at least a Facebook post, or write about your inspiration to apply with to us, then we will post it on our social media. So talk about your inspiration, and talk about why should people apply. And you know what, let's do something. We are starting a hashtag, which is let's make education viral. Or if you say that in Marathi, I'll say how the education viral. Now, this is a platform which is bringing people together to solve education related problem. More than that, it is a platform uh, for creating a movement of people who are passionate about education and to bring education in the agenda. Now we know that government has a bigger problems to solve right now, but we as citizen should take care of at least this part, because education is important and this is affecting our next generation. So as citizen, we want your support to make education viral. How the education viral? So please go through the application form, and if you have any doubts, feel free to reach out to us on the given email ID, makeshiftedc@gmail.com, or you can contact us on Facebook, Instagram. You can message us there. If you have our personal accounts, then you can message us there also, and directly put your query there. Um, and all the best with the process. We are looking forward to have you. Now if you have any doubts, please put it in the comment section. If you have any feedback, or if you want more live sessions on certain topics, do let us know. I'm waiting for next 2 minutes. Please put your comments. Oh, Krishna has joined right just now. Krishna, we are almost done. So no comments, no responses. So feel free to share this video as much as possible. Let's make it viral. Okay, so you guys can create an appeal to participate in this movement, and make it viral. It's not just making it viral, as I'm saying. I just don't know better words for it. Okay, so problem. So Vishakha is asking me if problem सांगायचा म्हणजे नेमकं काय सांगायचं. So she is asking me in Marathi. I need to answer it in English or Hindi. So if you want, we are asking you, what are the problems that you're facing in your surrounding related to education? What are the things that you want to change? Something is problematic, that's why you want to change, right? That's why we want your opinion on what is problematic according to you. And if you have solutions, well and good. You can also mention your solutions in the problem column. Being a teacher, I want to work genuinely for needy. Amruta is saying, yeah, we are completely with you. Selection criteria. Okay, so screening criteria is there because it makes sense to have only those who can commit to the program. So one, first selection criteria is the commitment. If you can commit for the next 15 days or till 5th of July to be with us, that is the first criteria of screening. Second criteria, your motivation. Why motivation? Simply because we don't want not motivated candidates who are not motivated for a program like this. When it is an intense program, so people cannot come on same page if they don't match in motivation level. That's the only reason we have screening. And many problems, I think, with the help of expert we can sort out. Yes, so we are bringing to you experts from diverse background, as diverse as possible, like from technology to education to innovation to somebody who is from law background, policy background, from different NGOs, and I'm very sure that they will help you to take through the process. And okay, so any more questions? So I'm very happy to tell you that we have around 15 to 20 partner organizations with us, who are being our knowledge partners or community partners or incubation and implementation partners. Soon we will start announcing their names from Facebook page. And yes, we also have great team members with us, and all of us, including me and Ruchira, and everybody, like we have a big team now, and everybody who are best in their own domains, they are working voluntary for this cause. So we want our tribe to grow. So if you want to volunteer, please come. We are welcome to, we would love to welcome you. And if you want to help somebody, I mean, there are excellent partners with us, excellent NGO partner with us, Think Sharp Foundation. We personally love their work. Please feel free to donate to them. There is a donation link on the website. And if you want, okay, so now if you know somebody who is working in education or innovation sector, if you think that person is capable of guiding us, that person should be there on the mentor pool, please feel free to suggest their names to us so that we can invite them to become a mentor. Many time concept is not cleared in English, in teaching, especially English medium. So yeah, I mean, now if you are somebody who is trained in vernacular medium, feel free to apply in your language, your local language. Right now we have English, Marathi, Hindi, Gujarati, Tamil, Kannada expertise with us. So that's our barrier at the moment. But if we can, if you know somebody who can screen applications in other languages apart from which I mentioned, then please come to us, please write to us, and or message to us on Facebook, and we would love to have that person with us to screen those applications and invite submissions in as many different languages. थिंकशॉप सोबत लाइव सेशन अरेंज केलं तर अटेंड करायला आवडेल. So now she is saying that with ThinkSharp Foundation, which is our NGO partner, they want a live session. Yes, I would request Santosh to be there for a live session with us so that they can elaborate more about their cause. Yes, it's an excellent idea. We'll take care of it. Internship. So yes, we do provide internships, but since we are working voluntarily on this cause, it's a basic expectation that nobody should demand money, right? So if you're okay with unpaid internship, please write to us, send your resumes to us, and we will, if that suits our requirement, then we will provide internship. Somebody is asking, hi Priya, she's asking STEAM and robotics trainer from Gujarat. She would like to contribute as a mentor. Great, that's great to know. So there's a form on website, nominate a mentor. You can write your name there. You can submit your name as a mentor, and we will contact you. Or you can write to us on makeshiftedc@gmail.com. No, I am problem entailing you in teaching. Amrut, I'm not getting your point. If you can elaborate, it will be helpful. So yes, that's it from my side. Please feel free to share our page, share our post, and please do share about this cause with people you know. We want as many applications. We have great pool of mentors. We have great team who is assisting us, and the beautiful thing is they are all working voluntarily towards this cause. Thank you. I'm signing off. Bye bye. Take care.